Alright, so welcome back to part 2 of our Stableford match. If you saw part 1, you saw Chad had a phenomenal birdie on hole 2. Back-ended and front-ended by pars, so he's sitting pretty well. This is hole 4. It's a par 4 with water to the left and water right in the middle of most guys' landing areas. So Chad has elected to go with his 3-wood. See if he can keep this momentum going. I mean, it's almost as if he had a driver in his hand, folks. Perfect ball. Should be right in the middle. Perfect ball.
Thanks. So Adam's coming up here. I think he's got 3-wood. Is that right? 3-wood?
3-wood.
Yeah, so pretty conservative for Adam. Can I ask why? Why are you hitting 3-wood here?
The white tees feel like they're a little further back.
Okay.
And when I do clear the water, it is still close. So...
yeah, so you're playing it smart, apparently.
I'm trying.
Yeah, a guy that hits at 350 is playing, 350 is playing smart here.
We'll see how it pays off.
This is insane. And he actually hit that really well. I mean, he couldn't have hit his 3-wood any better. And we're going to be pretty much right next to each other, right in front of the water. Great shot, man.
Right in the fairway. What do you have here, Chad?
Well, I've got an 8-iron.
Okay. And you're sitting at about 145? Yeah. Scared of it or what?
Yeah, I feel like maybe I just don't quite know the distances yet on these.
Yeah. I mean, this is what, your second time playing with him?
Yeah.
Probably just want to make sure he gets it there. So.
Yeah, I just want to get it to the front, hopefully.
Yeah. Hit it really well. Launched it really high. It is just short.
I was really happy with the strike. Like,
Yeah.
It felt great, but
Yeah.
I almost feel like maybe I didn't swing as hard.
I mean, it does go to show you that, you know, the irons do make a difference.
Yeah.
So
It's all right.
it's a good strike.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much where you were when you got your birdie.
Good point. So Adam and I pretty much finished in the exact same spot. He's really in the middle of the fairway. I was just kind of on the left side of the fairway. Yardage 145 probably.
Yeah, about the same. I'm going to use this new painted 9.
Yeah, look at that custom paint
Yeah,
job,
look at
man.
that. Wonder who did that.
An artist.
Yeah.
Clearly an
Like
artist.
steps.
Yeah, someone who's honed his craft
That's right.
for tireless hours of study, research, practice.
I don't know when you guys will see that video,
Yeah.
but it'll come out.
All right. So here's Adam. He's got 9 irons, the right club, I would say, from 145. And he did thin it, but it's actually going to be fine because it's going to roll up there. Might even catch a piece of the green. If not, it's going to be on the fringe.
Chad's shot just landed just short, which is not bad considering the pin is very at the front. However, it does not leave him a lot of green to work with. Chad, what's going to be your approach here?
So I've got my 60-degree wedge, which is the wedge I've been using around the green. I want to hit it where the green and the fringe meet.
Okay.
So that's kind of my target. And I think if I can hit it there with the lob, it's going to deaden it enough to where it's not going to roll past.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of just make it stop a little quicker.
Great idea in theory.
You know? Let's just check out the execution. Just short. Didn't get it there, but... so he landed just short of probably maybe 2 feet of where his target was. So now it's just kind of sitting up there on the hill, waiting to be par saved.
So Adam ended up kind of back, middle of the green. It's just on the fringe. And he's got a long putt. I mean, this is 30, 40 feet. But again, he's been rolling it well, so Let me get him frame here. So put some good speed on it. It's rolling up towards the hole. Oh, just hit some like mowed grass, I think. But it's a good par.
All right, so this is where Chad's shot ended up landing. He's maybe just a foot off the fringe. Getting ready to roll up for a par. He's got about a foot to the fringe, maybe 4 or 5 feet on the green. Just stayed dead straight.
Yeah, it didn't break at all.
I would have thought it would have broke a little. Still gets a point for that in Stableford.
Back to even.
Ah, for strokes.
For strokes.
You're still ahead of me for sure in Stableford because your birdie point,
Yeah, that was,
5 points, that's huge.
That was big.
All right, so here we are on hole 5. It's a par 5, probably one of our first actual maybe gettable or get after it holes. This is the par 5 that kind of dog curves, famous term I've used. Dog curves to the right. So Chad's going to try and play his fade and just try and follow that curve right down the middle of the fairway. So it started to fade a little. Should be right in the fairway, maybe just to the right if it started to fade a little harder.
Right side of the fairway.
Yeah, should be good.
So I hit a fade. Adam's going to try to hit a draw, which really I think both of us enjoy this hole because we can play kind of that natural shot shape that we have. And he's going to try to rip this one way down there. And he did. He hit a low draw, which is going to work out really well. Hit middle of fairway. It's going to stay middle of fairway. And it'll be down there.
Chad's drive has landed like we thought, just right on the right side of the fairway. What do you think you have, Chad?
215
215?
ish.
Yeah.
215. I think 200 is right there.
Yep. So you got your
10.
hybrid?
Yeah, I got my 4 hybrid.
He has hit this really well as of lately. So he picked it super clean, but it ended up going left.
Oh, I think I got a good kick to the right.
Yeah.
But short of the green.
Yeah, hopefully I think you're probably short of the sand bunker up there too.
Oh,
I think you're probably short. Well,
forgot about that.
we'll see.
Yeah. Forgot about that bunker.
Yeah.
Adam's in that like 185, 190 kind of range.
Oh boy.
What are you hitting?
I have a 6 iron.
Yeah, it's a good club.
My miss is generally to the left, and I don't want to cross that road.
Yeah, so we should say the road runs down this hole. It's OB, and then there's a giant pond on the right that's pretty much green high. So you got to be really careful. Just got to hit it straight. No pressure. And he did that. He hit it really well. It's going to be left. If he gets a good bounce, I think he's either on the fringe or just off the fringe, but good shot nonetheless.
So this is where Chad's shot landed. It did take a bad bounce into this green side bunker. Now the catch with this is, it did just rain and this sand is not what you would think of. It's more like molding clay. And he still got out, put it on the green, rolling towards the pin. That's a great out. It's fantastic. That's some strength right there. He works out.
So this is what Adam's got left for eagle. He ended up on the fringe. So he hit a great 6 iron, just a little left. And he's going to try to roll this one up there. It's about a 35 footer. Really good putt there. Good contact. Yeah, good shot. Good birdie. Good birdie.
All right, so here is Chad. It's a birdie attempt, right?
Yeah, birdie.
He's got about 15 feet. For that great out on the sand. Oh, come on now, break the other way.
The other way.
That's a great par save.
Yeah, take a par. Out of the bunker.
Out of that bunker. Good par.
Thanks. Good birdie.
Thank you. Okay, so here's Chad on hole 6 after that awesome par save. I believe right now we're tied, right?
Yep, all tied up.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure.
So I've got my 9-iron.
Yeah.
With my MPH 5s, I usually hit a pitching wedge. But again, just kind of trying to figure out the yardages. And I think it's interesting how some people think like it's a big deal. Like, oh, you hit a gap wedge and I hit a 9-iron. Like, I don't know. I just think it's interesting, like the distance gaps that you see in people when they hit certain clubs. But I think it has a lot to do with what type of club you're hitting too.
Sure. I mean, the only thing that really should speak for itself is the results, Chad.
Yeah, so let's see if this 9-iron works out.
There you go. Picked it super clean. Just going to be, you know, just on the middle of the green.
I think that's pretty close.
Just dead center.
Yeah,
I mean,
think that's pretty close.
Yeah, I can't believe you'd use a 9-iron to hit it to the middle of the green.
How dare you?
All right, so here's Adam. Adam, what are you hitting?
I'm going to hit a pitching wedge.
So he's got pitching wedge.
And I would love to do what you did with a 9-iron.
Now, he does hit his, I mean, there's something to be said. He hits his clubs farther than I hit my clubs. No doubt about it. But I think it's funny when you play with people and they ask you what you're hitting. And you're like, oh, I'm hitting a 9-iron. Like, 9-iron?
And they're surprised.
Yeah, well, who cares? It also has something, it has something to do with the type of club. It has something to do with the shaft.
Yeah.
Obviously, the user, swing speed.
I mean, I won't be using the 5-wood here, Chad. Like our good friend Todd.
It's a valid point.
Nobody can do what he can.
No one can do that. And Adam hit a really good ball here. It's right at the flag. It's going to have a little spin on it, which it does. It hits, maybe bounced twice, and checked up on the green.
Okay, so you can see what Chad's shot just did as he fixes his ball marker. He probably landed pin high, maybe 1.5 feet just to the right of it, and then it just stuck. Looks like maybe a one-hop stick. It's a great shot.
Thanks, man. I'll take it.
Yeah. It's going to be a shame when you par this.
I know. Yeah. It will be a shame when I miss that birdie putt. Speaking of birdie putts, Atkins also hit a good shot. And he's probably got like a 6-footer, 7-footer left.
6-7-footer?
Okay, it's probably like a 8-footer for his birdie. And that's going in, folks. If it's got the speed,
Feel so close.
Feel good about that, though.
Yeah, good par.
All right, so here's Chad's birdie attempt after that fantastic shot. Had we known it was this close, you might have seen a little bit more exasperation out of us.
Exasperation.
Is that the wrong word? You're the English teacher.
I think that means you're like exhausted.
Exclamation?
Yeah.
There you go.
Exaltation.
There you go. A lot of X words.
Exuberance.
And there it is. Good birdie, dude. Good birdie.
That's 3 birdies between
all of it, yeah.
Yeah, this round.
And we're about an inch short of a 4th one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good way to finish part 2.
That is, yeah.
Take that lead back.